Hello and welcome to a day in the life vlog, I guess. We've got a lot going on today, with our first thing to address being that. Oh my God. It's only taken like 5 years, but we're finally at like 150 subscribers. So yeah, that is a moment to celebrate. So seriously, thank you guys so very much. I know a lot of you guys are pretty new to the channel and I really do appreciate it, like, so much. Another thing is I upgraded our little lav setup so that now there's an even more discreet microphone right there. That microphone, actually, I did some testing to make sure it sounded even better than the other one, and it does. And yeah, we're gonna be wearing it all day to see if we're gonna use just this microphone instead of even switching to the shotgun, because I think this one's even closer to the shotgun microphone than the other one. Also, you guys voted. The verdict is clear. It's official. You guys want to see higher frame rate 1080p footage. So we are shooting this video in 1080 60 frames per second. This whole thing's gonna be shot in this frame rate, and yeah, let me just kind of silence myself over there. So yeah, we're gonna shoot in 1080 60 frames per second. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. I gotta calm down a little bit. So a lot needs to be done today, but first off, we need to caffeinate. Then we're going to go to Home Depot because I have a bit of a project to do. You see, I want to do so many videos where we, you know, make things or change, like actually use tools. And unfortunately, I don't have that much space to do it. This actually doesn't exaggerate it too much, but there's just a big but. I have this corner right here, and this corner looks more like this, to be honest. So I can actually, you know, get against the corner, and there's enough space for something back here. And I'm thinking, I've got this. This is MDF particle board, and this one's a little big, but this right here is like the perfect size. If I wanted to do something lengthwise, just go like here, and then you use this big piece as like a backsplash. So the problem here is I need something to prop up the MDF. The other thing is this stuff usually isn't very good for rain, but it's been raining for the last few days and I can't crumple it. So, and if you actually look down, you can see that the rain actually doesn't go past this threshold right here. So essentially, we're going to get a couple of sawhorses and build the sketchiest workbench ever. Essentially, that way we can do things like the DIY test bench part 2, which is what I'm going to need that for. More importantly, I'm going to need to like try to get this outside area actually in some sort of condition that isn't this. The other thing, or transitioning lights. The other thing that we're working on today is I'm going to be actually sketching and doing some stuff, like not actually drawing, sketching, but like, you know, actual like, we're going to script something because I've told you guys we're working on that, making a game video thing, and something that I want to do with it is I actually want to act out some parts of it, because there are some parts that are actually fairly interesting and different, but it's kind of hard to just explain it. So like, I'm going to be doing some actual work, planning, scripting, and acting out something. So yeah, we just need to buy a prop. Yeah, you'll see in the final video, but I'll explain it. It will look like we're just getting lunch, but we're actually buying that for video reasons. So without further ado, let's get on with our day. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect this to work as well as it did. I am like leaning on this thing with actually a lot of force, and it is pretty, I mean, it's MDF, so of course it's gonna shake. If I were using a harder wood, maybe even a plywood, we could actually, you know, make this not as likely to possibly bend and break. But at the same time, for $25 and some scrap wood, this is a pretty awesome workbench. So I like it a lot. And also mounting cameras and lights. Like, I'm not even joking. Right now there's lights because this backlight's so intense and this foreground's not nearly as bright. But I actually have my camera here, and then because of the hurricane, I actually mounted a GoPro mount up there to get a time lapse of the hurricane. I can angle that straight down from there and actually get a top-down view of what I'm doing. This thing is gonna be amazing for filming, and I love it. I just gotta not bang on the table so much so that I don't wiggle the camera as much, but its image stabilization will make it look good anyway, because that's what this camera does. More importantly though, I kind of want to throw the Minecraft crafting logo on this thing, just because, those of you who have been here since before everybody else will actually know that half the reason you guys even subscribed was because GamerGuts ran a Minecraft server and you guys were coming for her and not for me. But if you stuck around, thank you. Talking to you, Koi. And no, actually no, I won't be coy about Koi. Koi is actually a pretty awesome friend, and although I met him through GamerGuts, he is still like one of the few people I talk to and with from that group. So this is one of the most interesting parts of filming. I can't really use this outfit. I need to clean up, and I've got hot food that I can't eat until I film the scene involving it, which, yeah. And then the other part of it that's actually pretty interesting is figuring out what angle I want to use. Since I try not to film too much in public, just having the GoPro attached to my backpack actually like made people a little weary, which is, I'm gonna have to start taking that thing off whenever I enter the building. But more importantly, I'm thinking we're gonna use this sign right here. This one that says Black Cat Tavern. Looks like all fancy and stuff. And then we celebrated Leprechaun's 21st birthday. So I think we could probably shoot something from like this angle and make it look, you know, we're gonna wanna change the lens a little bit, but we could probably make this look very, very taverny. At least that's the hope. Okay, so that is a wrap on that scene, and oh my goodness, I haven't had this much fun filming in a very long time. I got to really kind of just like ad-lib a little bit in there. You can see from like, there was actually a lot of dramatic lighting and shading. It was all like, oh, I'm so sad. Either way, the irony in it is the moment that I actually like recreated using this setup. Like, look at this. I like set up the table. It's even out of frame. I like took the drink out of the fast food cup and put it in a mug. And there's this whole scene. I don't even know where if I'm gonna use it, where I pretend to pour this into the cup. Point is, like, I set this up. I mean, look, there's even a Cracker Barrel like thingy thing here. So yeah. Either way, I set this table up to make it look very restaurant-like. Hopefully, with minimal editing, I should be able to make it look pretty awesome. But there's still like 3 more scenes I gotta shoot for that video, so that's why that video can't come out this week like I originally intended, because I'm like going above and beyond what would be expected of my channel. I'm actually trying, just like touch the microphone on accident. I'm trying real hard to actually up my content because we're 150 subscribers. Yeah. That's not the only reason. The only reason is I actually really like making this kind of content, and the fact that I'm actually like focusing on doing it is really helping. Either way, that is done, so we can clean up, take a look at our crafting table. I'm actually going to put a clear coat on it just to kind of help the black parts not stay sticky. The clear coats actually do a really good job of like preventing that from happening. And then we'll take off the tape, get one final look at it, and then it is time to watch me suck at bowling. So this isn't like the sketchiest looking bowling alley we've ever been to, right?
This is not the front of the bowling alley.
I know, but from the back it looks real sketchy.
In the back door.
We are going in the back door.
We're too lazy.
Basically, Randy was telling me about this, the second email that they sent about the coronavirus. And it was like,
How good you do?
Bad.
Yeah. This is what being in a relationship gets you. Ready? I love you.
I love you more.
And we're gonna call that a day. Holy cow, was that a day in my life. Yeah, that was a bit insane. We did a lot today. So thank you all for watching. It's totally 2 a.m. right now. When I make jokes about like going to bed at 2 a.m., it's actually really true. It's actually almost 3 o'clock, and then I'm gonna actually throw this into the editing. So we're gonna start editing it officially after this. But yeah, we got a lot done. And yeah, I just want to again say you guys are all amazing. I hope you guys have a great week. I will see you later this week for Slice of Pie. Wolfie out.